I wait because I'm open to dating somebody a little bit older, but I'm used to dating people who are maybe like younger looking.
I do believe, I'm a strong believer that it does start with, initial attraction.
I think that I'm just a little bit too much woman for you.
That you are attractive. I'm just not attracted to you.
You're just a little too short. Like, I don't mind dating somebody who's a little shorter.
The revolution.
But I haven't had that many good experiences with short guys.
You're on this show because you don't got the dating game down packed. So you need some help, which is okay. But don't come to the dating thing where you need help thinking that you deserve a 10 out of 10. If you can't pull a 10 out of 10 fish with your own fishing rod, don't be mad when somebody scoops the net in the water and pulls out some 5s and 6s and be like, it's just not up to my standard. Well, guess what? Your standard means nothing because you have nothing. Hey, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy KiteZz, my lovely wife, ItzJustAlex.
What's up, peoples?
Pop the Balloon Wednesday. It is episode 53. Let's get straight to it.
It's the reunion!
Exactly.
I need it!
Alex is getting upset, and you don't want to see Alex upset.
Don't.
She squeaks.
All right, y'all, before we jump into Pop the Balloon, I do want to say thank you to Fashion Nova for sponsoring this video. The dress that I have on today is the Midnight Magic Fringe Midi Dress in black.
$30.
It's on sale.
Go get you one of them.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies.
Y'all see the lineup of young, mature women.
I couldn't even appreciate Green dress when she first walked out. Wasn't really paying attention like that, but I like her dress.
What y'all know about chocolate?
That's crazy.
Chocolate. All right. Nah, this looked like a reasonable lineup. I say, I'm going to be generous today. I say 3 matches today. I say 3.
I give them 2 at the minimum.
All right, let's do it. Don't forget to put how many matches you think. If you've already watched it, don't cheat. You cheater. You dirty little cheater, you. You filthy little cheater.
Okay. I think I heard barking. All right, ladies. So we're going to be bringing out some single men one by one when he comes around.
Who's going to come after me?
Them fraternities, man.
The Q dogs?
They said don't do that. Somebody in the comments said don't do that. They take it seriously.
Man, they don't own that. I got that from Titus O'Neil in WWE. They can't franchise that.
This corner, if you like what you see, you're liking everything he's saying, all that good stuff, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that he says that you're just really not a fan of, or if it's something else, whatever it may be, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready? All right. Okay, ladies. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy.
He got to set the tone, y'all. He got to set the tone.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome in.
Oh, he a tall dude.
What's your name?
Good.
Jared.
Jared. How old are you?
I'm 38.
And what do you do?
So I'm a senior manager for a Fortune 500 company, and I'm also a baker on the side as well.
Okay, and now what are some things you like to do for fun?
So for fun, love hanging out with friends and family. It could be anything from playing spades to being at a cookout to
playing spades, sir.
At a party. Also love working out. Fitness is very important to me. So those are a couple of things that are important to me that I like having, like doing.
Okay, and now what do you look for in a woman?
Honestly, someone who's beautiful inside and out. Someone who has a beautiful heart and amazing character. You always are looking for somebody who's very attractive, but looks feed in your character is who you are at your core.
Right.
Someone who loves a joke, have fun, loves to be around family. Also somebody who loves to work out. Just like I just said, it's important to me. So just someone who I can create a safe space for, to where I feel appreciated and to also where she can feel like she's being loved correctly.
All right. Now, what are some deal breakers?
A woman who lacks emotional intelligence, right? At this big grown age, I'm 38. I've been through a fair amount of things, so I just love a woman who's able to communicate how she feels, whether it may be good or bad. Just being able to communicate
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So we have not got any pop balloons yet. So let me hand you a pick. Everybody says this is the hard part,
this is
but
the hard
I'm
part.
going
This
to
is
have you
pressure.
pop 3 balloons.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop 3.
This is pressure.
You got it, big dog.
Okay. I'm gonna go right here.
Okay, 2 more. And 1 more.
Y'all scared of balloons now?
Yes.
I'm gonna go you. I apologize.
Okay, we'll actually start down there. You can stay right over here. All right, if we can have your name and age.
Sophia, 36.
And Sophia, what do you do?
I'm a programming specialist for a sports network. I'm a DJ, designer, Sophia.com, and a music publisher.
Okay, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like the way he dressed. He spoke very well, and just wanted to hear him out. So, yeah.
All right. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, it was tough. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
I just had to pick 3. The whole panel was amazing.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Thank you. We had another one over here. Your name and age.
Anita, I'm 37.
And Anita, what do you
Baker.
do?
I'm a contract analyst by day, and I'm a DJ and actress as well.
Dang, what the freak? We got the
And so
DJ lineup? Hold on. Y'all all DJ? Y'all take turns? Y'all rotate? Y'all rotate shifts? I heard whoever's the last DJ is the best DJ. So if you go on first, second, or third, you're not as cool. But like if you that last DJ, that means you the best DJ because you're the closer. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
And apparently, like I also learned that there's like if you know like there's a song that specifically is like super trending or something right now, you're not the closer, you're not supposed to play that song because you're supposed to let the closer have it to like end it off on a high point for the night. So if other DJs see you use that song, like when Not Like Us was trending, like if the closer was there and he was coming on in like 5 minutes and you played Not Like Us, people took it as like, all right, you're messing up the rotation. Like your job is to keep people here. It wasn't to, I'm supposed to close it. I'm supposed to end it off with a bang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey DJs, let me know if I'm politicking right, man.
So why was your balloon unpopped?
He's attractive, and I liked what he has to say.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
Once again, I just had to pop 3. You're beautiful. You're amazing. Yeah, I just had to pop somebody. I apologize.
Thank you.
And then our last one over here, your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
And Nikki, what do you do?
I own a balloon delivery service.
Oh, that's the coincidence. And so, Nikki, why was your balloon unpopped?
He's handsome, and I just wanted to hear what he had to say.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
I just wasn't honestly a fan of the gold in the hair. Other than that, you're very
Fairy hair.
yeah, you're very attractive. Other
thank
than
you.
that,
I didn't even
yeah,
notice
so
that.
I like to sparkle.
Work it, girl. All right. So I am now going to have you ask our remaining 6 ladies a question.
Okay. So the first question I had for the remaining ladies is, what's something from your previous relationship that you learned about yourself that you're going to take into your next relationship that make you a better person?
I can't stand this
We'll
question.
start here first. Name
And
and
they
age.
never answered.
Hi, my name is
No.
Shahira. I'm 35.
And Shahira, what do you do?
I am a footwear designer. I have my own footwear brand for women with larger shoe sizes, 9 through 14.
Ooh. Okay.
And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
Vulnerability is the number one thing that I've learned from my past, and just to be more open and communicative about my feelings. I would hold things in, and then it would just, come out in ways that wasn't beneficial to the relationship. So now I'm learning to communicate, be honest, be vulnerable, because I want the same in return. So, yeah.
For sure.
Good job.
Your name and
Oh, that's
age.
actually a good.
Hi, I'm
Yeah.
Janaea Moore with 808 in Trinity. I'm 33.
And Janae, what do you do?
I'm a servant of the Lord. So I am a personal assistant. That is what I do right now, currently.
Nice. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
So what I've learned, I would say I haven't been in a relationship since I've been saved. So now that I'm saved, it's really the Lord who's changed how I have relationships now. So I would say that what I've learned from the Lord is patience, having the fruits of the Spirit, patience, communication, understanding, just allowing someone to to just not making assumptions on what they mean, maybe asking them what do you mean by that, and just having a heart posture that is good.
Okay,
That's good.
That's valid.
Your name and age.
My name is Jessica, and I'm 36.
And Jessica, what do you do?
I am artistic director for a dance studio.
Okay.
And if you can just answer his question.
Sure. I would say something that I didn't do in my relationship that I'm focused on prioritizing this time around is making sure that I make my significant other the most important person. I think sometimes we allow time to get away from us and devoting too much time to other things, but just prioritizing quality time with that person.
Okay.
I respect that.
That's
All
valid.
right, your name and age.
Katera Wilder, 38, and I'm a biomedical engineer.
Dang. Okay.
Now, Katera, if you can go ahead and answer his question.
So for my previous relationship, I realized that love isn't enough. I was in a relationship and we loved each other deeply, but we needed more than just that. It needed to make sense in terms of logistics, like where we lived. It was a long distance relationship. And so as much as I want to have a partner, I want someone who's also intentional about making sure that they're ready for a relationship like a marriage.
Okay.
Your name and age.
See, she hit on a good one. Y'all, that's a good one. Because a lot of y'all think that, this is why I don't like that whole, when people say like, it's based off of like initial attraction and love and do I get the butterflies and blah, blah, blah. We be trying to tell y'all, look, as much as that is the most human response, right? Mm-hmm. It's to go off of something that gets your heart fluttering and whatever, and you're attracted to it. Love ain't the only thing that's going to carry that relationship. There's a lot of other things that go into it. That's why we get on people on these pop the balloons when they go based off of just that attraction factor, because you're not looking at character. You're not looking at how they operate. You're not looking at they setting. You're not looking at none of that stuff. And we're telling you as people who are in a marriage, these things matter. That physical thing, I was extremely attracted to Alex. Alex was attracted to me. But that's not what keeps the marriage going. There's a lot of factors and the main factor is God. But some of y'all don't practice religion, so I can't force that. So you get what I'm saying? But pay attention. It's not just love. It's a lot of work. It's effort. It's sometimes y'all gotta have them arguments.
There's people that are married to this day still that, they fall out of love, but the marriage still works.
Exactly.
Liz, I'm 36.
Liz, what do you do?
I'm a business consultant for a software company.
A lot of smart ladies up in here today. All right. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
I would say the number one thing that I learned is how to be a better communicator. I would say at times I probably wasn't the best communicator, even little things like if I need more time to think before we have a conversation about an argument we just had, I wasn't the best at communicating that. So I would say how to be a better communicator, for sure.
And our last lady over here, your name and age.
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old.
Natalie, what do you do?
I'm a licensed social worker.
And if you want to answer his question.
The one thing that I would take from my last relationship is that I was too forgiving of behaviors and words that were said. So for instance, if they tell me that they're not ready for a relationship, I need to move on. And in that fact, I was too forgiving and I would give too many chances to try and prove myself. And that is one thing that I know that I will be taking on moving forward, to not be so forgiving.
Okay.
I'm gonna let her have
Head
that
on
one.
back. And now what about for yourself? What's something you learned from your last relationship?
Communication is key. Without communication, the relationship, it'll become stagnant, and you really won't know your partner like you should. So communication is key, and that's what I take.
Okay, so you did hear a lot of responses. It's now time to pop 2 balloons.
Okay. So we're gonna go down here first.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead. I'm gonna let you pop your 2 first, and then we'll see why.
All right. Sorry.
Okay, and then one more.
They all had similar answers, so this is. Oof.
Oh, okay. So let's go to the one you ended up popping.
Don't piss me off. I hate when they do this. He got so. Hold on. Let me not jump.
And then we'll come back to her. All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Physically, I do find him to be attractive. The cliche of I want to hear him out and hear more of what he had to say. But yeah, so that was it, really.
I see. And why did you end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, you're attractive, you're amazing. I love your answer. But when you started talking, you got the gemstones on your teeth, and I just honestly just wasn't a fan of that. Yeah.
Hey, to each their own. What can I say? It's there, but I can take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not forever.
Like you put it yourself, or you had to get it like implanted?
I put it myself. I implant it.
Like,
No.
you know, some people actually do that.
If I had to take it off tonight, I could take it off.
Okay.
Yes.
I see. All right.
Just a little rhinestone.
But each their own.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but I also understand completely, because if I saw something in your mouth, like those people that get that piercing that goes in like their gums,
Yeah.
that is the freakiest thing I've seen. It'd be like a hook over their teeth. I don't know how y'all do it.
The smiley.
Yeah, I can't stand that piercing. I don't even like back up, bro. Like,
Yeah, they get like the top.
And then we
of their-
did get a
the
pop
inside of their
over
lip
here.
pierced.
they get what?
Bella, if you like,
Is
Look-
that part?
if you lick the inside of your lip, that little,
Oh, the little ridge.
yeah,
Yo.
they get that little piece of skin pierced.
Nah, y'all be doing too much, bro. Chill out.
Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped because I feel like when I was giving my answers, I could tell you were like looking around, trying to figure some things out. So I just didn't feel that connection there when I was answering. But you're
Gotcha.
attractive. I love
I
your
appreciate
fit.
it.
Yeah, but just didn't feel that connection.
And now she's someone that's your type?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Honestly, it's difficult up here, you know, because everybody's attractive. So you're trying to figure something out on the fly, right? So I do apologize for that, but
No,
my
it's okay.
focus was on you.
Oh.
Yup. You see what happens? Stop doing that assumption crap, man. Y'all be taking yourself out the race because y'all think y'all intuition just be so on it. Yeah, but I was giving my answer. You were just, bro, he got to think about 5, 7 other answers. But now you just took yourself out, and you was actually the hot, bro. Y'all do it to yourself. Y'all shoot yourselves in the foot every
Thank you.
time.
Okay, we now have 4 ladies left. Go ahead and
Humble.
ask them another question.
So who is the most important man in your life, and what qualities stand out about him to you?
Okay, let's start their comeback. All right, who's the most important man in your life, and what qualities stand out about him?
It's definitely my father. He is a genuine person. He loves my mother. And I just feel like I've seen what it looks like to have a husband who is funny. He likes to have fun. He was actually at a probate yesterday because he's an alpha. And so he still has fun even in
Alpha
his
Sigma?
old age.
Hey.
But he's also serious. And so, yeah, he is my example.
Okay.
Okay, what about over here?
I would have to echo her sentiments. My dad is the most important man in my life right now. He is just an extremely unique individual, and he always taught me to always be myself and to love people.
For sure.
And let's hear from you over here.
I'd have to say my grandfather. He's my favorite person in the world. He's so amazing. He just is a provider. He cares about us. He takes care of us. I mean, even now, like, he gets my oil changed. So, like, I'm just used to he's just somebody who he takes care of the household. He takes care of 2 households. So I just love him. Yeah.
Ladies, it's time. It's time for y'all to learn about the oil change, okay? I know the car stuff is complicated, but your grandpa, he gonna be tired sooner or later, bro. You are an adult. You should know when it's time to get your oil change. Don't wait till the light come on. Get your car serviced. It's time. Let's start teaching getting your car serviced, man.
Yeah, but then again, there are some fathers and grandfathers that do genuinely enjoy doing that stuff for their families.
No, I understand, but you still though. I'm just speaking in general.
Want to be considerate, yeah, and responsible. You still got to know how to do it yourself.
Yeah, just as an adult, learn
Yeah.
how to take care of your stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
And what about here?
I would say the same. My grandfather, he was so kind, and his love for the Lord was amazing. Like, that's what I strive to be. And he just loved love. He recently passed away the day before Valentine's Day, and
Rest in peace.
it's just so coincidental because, you know, he was just so loving, so kind. He was also a provider. I didn't have to think about anything when I was with my granddad, and he was 95, and that's exactly the kind of man that I want to marry one day. And he taught me about vulnerability and all that stuff, so I'm a completely different person thanks to my granddad, so...
Shout out to the granddads.
That's a good question. All right, I am gonna have you pop one balloon.
Okay. Go right here.
Okay. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I think he's attractive.
Thank you.
You seem well put together, and like you have a good head on your shoulder. So
You about
that's
to
why
cry?
I didn't pop.
Okay. And why?
Oh, is she about to cry, yo?
I don't know.
What was that?
She probably just got shaky, nervous.
Oh, snap. I'm like, dang, it's too early to be crying. You got other men coming out.
She probably think about her dad or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I was
Like you have a good head on your shoulder. So that's why I didn't pop.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping hers?
The other three ladies, they seem a little bit more outwardly extroverted than you. So that's the only reason why. You're beautiful. Yeah.
Now, are you more of an introvert?
I turn both on and off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's tough up here. I get it.
It's all good. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. Question would be,
Do you have any kids?
if there was one thing your partner could do that'd make you immediately smile and have butterflies in your stomach, what would it be?
Okay, let's go here.
I would say just like small touches, like touch me on my back or, you know, just little things when I'm not expecting it. Just small, like not words of affirmation, but touches of affirmation.
Okay.
What about over
I'm
here?
not
Oh
her.
my gosh, there's so many things.
That don't give me butterflies.
Thoughtful gifts. I like thoughtful gifts. Are
always-
nice. Yeah.
You always violate me, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah, I said it.
Watch your mouth, bro.
Nah, I bet you won't do it again.
This is how black men get put in jails, because women like you just make stuff up.
Women like me, I stay to myself. You came over here poking and I don't want all that. Not in front of this camera. It's PDA, bro. Stop doing that.
But we shake hands.
That's different. I approve of that.
Oh, so it's what you want. All right. See, man, we can't win. And you see how quick she tried to put me out there? Let's talk about abuse in a relationship.
And over here.
Didn't you touch me
I
first?
love to dance, and so I
Stop
would just
talking
love
like
to have a
that.
partner while we're cooking, just to like grab me, twirl me around, and just dance in the kitchen.
Twirl.
That would just
Twirl.
make my heart
Baby
melt.
girl.
Okay.
Okay. And what about for yourself? I know they want to know.
Honestly, just words. You know, hey, like, how was your day? You know, how are you? You know, I was in a situation before where I didn't get that. So, you know, that resonates with me. So words of affirmation is my love language, my first one. So that's what it is.
Nice.
All right. Time to pop a balloon. Oh, okay.
the
Let's come this
heck?
way.
They both was finna pop. So you might as well get rid of both of them. This is the only one who didn't make a move to pop.
Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So I was like, I really didn't want to pop. I think you're attractive and I love what you
Appreciate
do. I think your career is great and like what you have going on. I'm very into men with purpose and who are high achieving. So I think that that's awesome. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, I just don't have anything to pop on him. But I do feel like you're a little bit older. I mean, I'm open. That's why I was like, should I wait? Because I'm open to
sure.
dating somebody a little bit older. But I'm used to dating people who are maybe like younger looking. And so that's kind of it. It's not a lot. You're awesome.
Yo, you just made yourself look so bad right now, because my thing is this: if this is what you were feeling this whole time, rather than play the mini game of, man, he's not as young looking as I want, but I feel like if I say that, I'm gonna get cooked. Now I need to search every way. Maybe he'll slip up. You know, maybe we can catch him lacking. So I have a valid reason to pop, even though I'm attracted to him. But he just looks more mature. Like, it's like, dude, don't waste his time. And when we say wasting his time, it's not like you wasted his day. It's the fact of don't put yourself as an option that he thinks is available to him when deep down inside, you know you're not an option for him to begin with. Because now the same thing you're like, oh, you were fighting this whole time against was still the same thing that you just popped on. So it's like, bro, just man, you're not doing people favors by doing stuff like this.
And so that's kind of it. It's not a lot. You're awesome.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. And I just want them to have a chance. I want you to have a chance with somebody. Yeah.
Got you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
For sure. I usually go for women who are a little bit taller, but she's very beautiful. So definitely my type.
Thank you. All right, our 2 ladies left. Any questions for him?
You was finna pop.
You ready? Okay.
Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
Okay. In the next 2 years, getting a promotion with my company, and then also growing my bakery business. So those are the 2 things that I see myself going in the next 2 years. Yeah.
Okay.
What
about over here?
She was finna pop too.
I'm curious about a life philosophy or motto and why that is for you, if you have one.
I won't necessarily say I have a life philosophy. One thing I always think about is, just striving for results and failing fast. If you have a short-term memory, you're able to like just move on to something else really, really quickly. And just having that mentality to where you just attack each and every day the same way.
All right, thank you. Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're down to our final 2. It is time to pop a balloon. Oh, you had another question?
We'll follow up to that. Okay. Where do you see yourself? So I was looking for a specific answer. Do you see yourself getting married, having kids? Like, what's the family goals of yours?
My family goals, it's interesting because I always thought I would have a family, kids by the time I was 25. Obviously, that didn't happen, right? We all have these ideals. But in the next 2 years, going towards that. Marriage in 2 years is fast. But if you find your partner and you all speak to each other and that happens, then that happens. Never put a time limit on anything. But yeah, on that trajectory for sure.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to pop.
Okay.
All right. And why'd you end up popping?
Just because I want someone who is marriage minded and focused on building a family, and their time is, you just never know what can happen, but I want someone that has that on their forefront of their mind. So
okay, for sure.
Oh.
All right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
For sure. Like I said, I usually talk to taller women. She's very beautiful, very attractive, great career. So yeah, definitely for sure.
Thanks. Thank you. We do have our last lady over here. So just want to ask as well, is she someone that's your type?
She is. She is.
Oh, you got all 32 out. Come on up here. I'll have you stand on that side of me. No, you'll stand over here. Okay, y'all. Any final question between the 2 of you before we determine if we've got a match?
How would your friends describe you?
Funny, outgoing, inspirational. I have a group of around like 50 fellas that we always motivate each other every single day.
That's a lot of people.
It's a lot.
55 people.
Yeah, I
closely.
Do. Like closely, yeah. And we all push each other every day, whether it may be something physical along the lines of working out, or within like your work sector. We push each other every day. So yeah, that's what they would describe me as.
And you're good with questions? You have a last one? One last one. If you have one.
Do you have any children?
No.
No? Okay. I don't either. So.
Okay. Well, let me ask my question then. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
For sure.
We got a match.
Yes, sir. The tone been set.
I'll take the mic.
There you go.
And you guys can go on off. Get your girl. Make some noise for them ladies.
The tone has been set.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy.
Good luck, brother.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Alex.
Alex, how old are you?
Hey, man, don't be stealing my name, bro. Guess you don't like Alex's.
Warriors, come out and play it type fit. Bro, he just pissed me off. Dude, what is this? I don't jack with this fit at all.
You can tell.
Oh, this fit just made me mad, bro.
I actually like it, but it's not first date attire.
All right, let's do it.
42.
And what do you do?
I'm a professor of theater. I'm also an
course.
actor, and I have a podcast, a theater podcast called The Frogs, where we talk theater and we talk shit.
And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I go to see plays. I go to see movies. I hike. You know, I'm also big on. I'm big in history, politics. I read.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what do you look for in a woman?
I look for somebody who is compassionate, somebody who's smart.
Mm-hmm.
I like smart women. Somebody who is sweet, good listener.
Yeah.
And those type of things. Yeah.
Okay.
The problem is, right? I noticed this with the people because it's the same thing with that opera singer lady that came out.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about the theater people. Actually, I think I do. It's because you guys love the thrill of like entertainment or being like the center stage or like all the lights on you and stuff like that. But I notice whenever a person comes out and they're like a theater or they're like they're into like the arts and stuff like that, they try to take their creativity and expression and input it into their clothes.
Yeah.
And they always just gotta stand out. But the thing is, sometimes standing out is not the optimal way to do it. You get what I'm saying? It's like, especially in here, you're finding people who are suitable matches, suitable lovers, right? And these people, they're coming in what they believe is appropriate date attire, right? But you don't look like you're going on a date. You look like you're about to either go hop on a Harley or you're about to go to an art museum and stare at a picture of a banana in a jar of fruit and talk about like the philosophies of how the banana relates to the black struggle. Like that's what you look like you're about to do. Like no offense. That's why I was like, bro, this fit not it. But once you said the theater thing, I'm like, okay, I get it. But it's like, bring your best. I guarantee if I go to your page, this is not your best fit.
Yeah, maybe.
You said maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
Shout out to the theater people.
Hold on, bro. Let's see. Because if I go through your thing and I find, it's like that dude with he had that button-up shirt that had the faces on it.
Billy?
Yeah, Billy. I went in on Billy, and it wasn't because Billy couldn't dress. It's because Billy was doing too much with his fit. Alex Ubo. Oh my gosh, y'all always got these type of names.
Could be African.
Alex, you know that's a fact. Boku Dom. Boku Dom. Okay. He pops up. He is an actor. How you got an IMDb already? Shout out to him.
He's an actor.
Yeah. See, even right here, look at this first picture. You see what I be talking about? You could have wore this. I don't know. Okay. These must be people he's working with.
Uh-huh.
Brother, you got everybody but yourself. Calm fit. He could have wore this. I wouldn't have wore this, but this is still a calm fit. He got that thing on. Bro, you could have wore this.
They would have popped on him for that, but that is a nice fit.
No, that's a tough fit. You could have wore. Well, I can't see the bottom of this. This is not date attire. That's very casual. You posed like a light skin.
That's crazy.
This fit, calm, good fit right here.
Nah, the headshot was better.
But you could have came with this fit. You feel me? You see how, but this be the point I'm making is they be having good fits. A lot of y'all come in this show. I don't know why y'all just try to break the mold and change. You could have came with it. You would have for sure pulled somebody with this. People be thirsty nowadays, dog.
Not with your chesticles out.
No, look at it when it's not like that. Look,
yeah, that's
it's
fine.
calm fit.
Kind of look like Caesar from Black Ink in that in that pose. I'm not gonna lie.
But you see how I keep going down further and further through his page, and he got good fits.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, now let's keep it 100, right? Y'all be like, Kite, well, blah blah blah. No, like let's keep it a band. Is this fit better than this fit? Let's be 100% honest. No, it's not.
Yes.
You're just saying that because you just like being on the other end of the spectrum.
It's him, bro. It's him.
Do you think this guy would have got a match? 100%. This guy got cooked.
He could still get a match.
But this is what I be talking about. Y'all don't bring y'all best foots forward, bro. Y'all be bringing what y'all feel in the moment. But it's like, bro, it's dressed to impress. Impress me.
I think the thing I notice about art and like theater people in general is that yes, they do dress to stand out, but they dress like that because that's personally them. And I feel like because they're so like they're unapologetically themselves, they don't see the problem with that because it's like you're either gonna accept me for like this is me, this is a part of me type thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But it even goes with us, right? We wear our stuff because this is our brand. That's why we always wear the hoodies and stuff. But if we got invited to like a fancy dinner party, we wear a nice suit. You wearing a nice dress. You get what I'm saying? Because we're dressing to the theme of what we're doing. Versus on YouTube, we're just people watching the video. He's out here to find the love of his life, but also he was told to dress as if he's going on his first date. Now, if you go to a nice steak restaurant and your girl is wearing a really good fit and you come in like this, do you feel like you're dressed for the occasion?
Right.
That's all I be saying.
I'm 42.
And what do you do?
I'm a professor of theater.
And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I go to see plays. I go see movies. I hike. You know, I'm also big on I'm big in history, politics. I read.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what do you look for in a woman?
I look for somebody who is compassionate, somebody who's smart.
Mm-hmm.
I like smart women. Somebody who is sweet, good listener.
Yeah.
And those type of things. Yeah.
Okay. What are some of your deal breakers?
Somebody who is not curious, you know, and curious about people, not curious about, you know, different like belief systems. Somebody who's not very kind.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we did get some pop balloons.
Yeah, we got a lot of
Let's
them.
go on. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
Come on,
We'll
let's
start
see.
here. Your name and age, please.
My name is Shahira. I'm 35.
Okay. And Shahira, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He's an attractive guy.
Thank you.
I'm just, I don't love the vest. I feel like I'm not into actors in theater. I don't.
Do you know how many times I hear that?
I don't like actors.
But I will say, I mean,
I don't care what your excuse is. The fact that you can say, you know how many times I hear that? So you're telling me this is something that you have had experience hearing and you still came and brung that.
And it'd be crazy because they don't never date each other. They don't never date each other.
It's opening. It's opening up, right? It's opening up.
That's crazy.
not you know, I totally appreciate and I respect what you're doing. I'm also an intellectual though. I'm also a professor of theater, and I'm also like, you know, I totally understand that because there's so much that comes along with actors, like this ego, this instability, right? You know, but being a professor, that's something that grounds me from an intellectual point of view, from a financial point of view, like tenure track, all that other stuff. But yeah,
I love that. Good for you.
Thank you.
Now she's someone that's your type?
It's very attractive. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So you didn't intellectually see what was wrong with this
Janae Moore
fit?
with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
And Janae, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I ended up popping my balloon because a little on the older side for me. And
Long in the tooth, as they say.
for me, I'm not calling you old. You're just a little on the older side for me. It's fine. And yeah, I mean, kind of what she said with acting and all that. Like, it's cool. I'm glad that you're a professor. I appreciate your you being smart. I like smart people, so
Really?
that's good. Yeah.
I appreciate you not being not smart.
No, she's someone that's your type.
I ain't got no type, you know. Bad bitches is the only thing I like.
Whoa! So that intellectual professor thing just went out the freaking window, huh, buddy? Like,
What kind of theater is this?
I'm calling whatever theater you go to. I'm getting you fired. You're done. You're done, buddy.
2 Chainz got to play?
Apparently, talk to the stove in theaters. Right hand on that steering wheel, left hand in that. It's like, hello. You just did that whole thing about being an intellectual, and you just
Why you always got to do the Alexander Hamilton? Why you always got to do the...
Why he got to do what he did? You focused on the wrong target here. I'm not hurting people. I'm already locked down. I'm out the game. Well, it's your fault. You let me have this freedom.
Oh my God.
And the cussing.
I think I said biddies, though.
Did you?
I said biddies.
Let's rewind the tapes.
Yeah, let's rewind the tapes. Let's do it.
Well, they didn't censor it, so...
Thank you.
You said it so fast. I don't know
Let's
what
go
you
over
said.
here. Your name and age.
Liz, 36.
All right. And Liz, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just didn't feel that initial attraction. Okay. You're a handsome guy, but I just didn't.
I believe it.
All right. So I know you say you don't have a type, but if you saw her out, is she someone you would approach?
Yeah, I like the fit. I like the personality. Great smile.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
All right. Nikki, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I will say you're very handsome and you're very well spoken. I like taller guys.
I just want to take a time out real quickly. Like, just take a time out real quickly. Every single person said like very handsome. Very,
point at me.
It's
I ain't
just,
do it.
it's interesting. I mean, I think this is like a wonderful opportunity to learn like a lot about connection and attraction. And I do appreciate that. You know what I mean? I guess like it's surface level. The thing about this stuff is like you never ever really get to know somebody on a deeper level. But I do appreciate that though.
What?
Thank you.
You know what he finna do? This is the Alex Uboku in the morning. I was on Pop the Balloon, y'all. It's your boy, Alex.
Joe Biden.
Do Joe Biden. Look, let me tell you, pop the balloon. Let me tell you. I went out there, these women, man, they don't understand fashion. These women, Alex in the building. That's what he gonna do after this episode. Because this is just getting him material, man.
We gotta segue back for a second. Okay, so Shorty next to the lady in the lace. Do you think her attire is first date attire?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's okay. Right. Let's see.
But I do appreciate.
Because it's very,
It's outlandish, right?
Yeah.
But still.
It's still cute though.
Yeah, it's still attractive. It still fits whatever, right? If I took her to a restaurant, I would feel like I'm on a Sunday date with her. That's the expression it gives me. It gives me like she's in like a springtime type of thing. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting from this. I get bars at 2 a.m. from this fit. I get those old school Western cafe bars from this fit. Like I'm gonna walk in and they got the old school record player and there's a buff white dude flipping a quarter, which you won't, like in the background. That's the fit I get from him.
Debbie's
right?
Diner.
I see this fit. I'm like, oh, okay, I don't like the boots.
It's like, it's very 2090s. Like I remember them rocking like the boots in a different color, like plaids and stuff.
But if she walked into a restaurant, let's say we chilling at Texas Roadhouse. Mm-hmm. We had Texas Roadhouse. She walking with this fit. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna catch attention. Like I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It looked like Sunday. She probably here with the family or something. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He walking with this fit. I feel like I'm about to hear a political lesson or something. It's just like I'm not jacking it. Like I just don't like this fit.
The lecture about paying African.
Yeah, Dr. Umar disciple that walked in here.
that though.
I still like it though.
Thank you.
You can like it. I just don't. You can
And
like
how
it though.
tall are you? She said she wants someone a little bit taller.
I'm 6 feet.
6 feet. And how tall are you?
5'8", but I always wear heels.
Okay.
Do you sleep in
I'm
them?
just not I'm not a small girl, so I need a bigger man. That's all.
Oh, I'm not a small presence, though, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can see that.
Now she's someone that you would approach.
Oh yeah, I love the confidence. I love the bigness. You know what I'm saying? The big, bright aura.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I appreciate that a lot.
Your name and age.
Anita, and I'm 37.
All right. Anita, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He has a pretty big personality. It might be a little much of a clash for me.
Okay. Is he like calmer? Is that?
I like outgoing. I just don't think I'm attractive. So for him, it's not really reading well with me.
Okay. All right. No, she's someone that's your type.
She's just a nice person. I mean, I probably initially wouldn't, if I saw the person, I probably wouldn't initially approach her. But you know, I'm big on personality, spirit, and energy.
Same.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Your name and age.
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old.
And Natalie, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Upon coming out, I think, of course, we only have physicality to see. So you're cool, looks good, fine, whatever. But I also believe that we got the same instructions. I would only think we got the same instructions for Dress to Impress or a date night. And I feel that if we were to go out, that we would not be going the same place. So it's just not my thing.
You said exactly what I just said.
Yeah.
So she's not wrong.
Yeah, but
Your vibe.
Yeah. But I mean, do you, of course.
What date
That's
are you
all I
going
can-
to in
of
that
course.
fit?
Yeah.
So where would you typically wear this out, like for dinner or anything like that?
I mean, I think I would probably wear this out for like a casual. What I like to do, I guess I could just go ahead and talk the type of
See,
date.
no. You see how he couldn't just answer it directly? Where the frick are we going, gang? Where? He couldn't answer it directly. If you got to give me a Subway backstory to explain why the fit has an origin, that you found it in the cave of Miralaka and you wrestled a bear for this fit and this is why you wear it, bro, it's not date attire. You can't tell me where we going with this fit? It's like, bro, don't give me... Bro, I played Skyrim all day yesterday. I don't need more lore dumps about outfits, bruh. Just tell me where we going with this fit, because we clearly not going to a restaurant.
They wear this out like for dinner or anything like that?
I mean, I think I would probably wear this out for, like a casual. What I like to do, I guess I could just go ahead and talk the type of date I would go. Like a museum is probably where I would first start at, and then go to like a rooftop, and then after that, probably go.
When are y'all gonna believe in me?
I believe in love at the last.
When y'all gonna believe? What did I say? He gonna be in an art museum staring at a picture of a banana in a bowl, talking about how Pan-Africanism is the key to life, right? What did I say? When are y'all gonna believe in me, dog? Matter of fact, just for the fact that I got that right, I need a like. I need you to just press the like button. Just press it. Just press it for me being accurate. Can you do that for me?
No.
A lot of y'all won't do it, but it's all good. I hope you step on Legos.
Go out dancing, and this as being Nigerian American, right? I'm always looking for a way to like bring in where I'm from and my culture, right? Because I do think that we have an idea about what is supposed to be, I guess, like high culture, if you would, and I like to kind of bring a little bit of myself.
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Not as much. I do feel a little bit of judgment. So
judgment?
Probably not.
That's what you feel. I mean, what can I say to that?
No, nothing at all. You don't have to.
All right.
All right, thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age?
Sophia, 36.
And Sophia, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Initial.
So she judgmental because she don't like his fit.
She followed the prompt of what was in the email. What's on the application?
Like,
I tried to defend him, but hey man.
So she judgmental because she wanted a guy who dressed date appropriate.
You know what they finna say?
You just described the most unattractive date for the average person. We going to a museum, then we going to a rooftop. Huh? It's like, what? We going to a slam poetry jam after this, man. Come on, dog.
36.
And Sophia, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Initial attraction, I didn't see that we would connect. Yeah.
Okay. Now she's someone that's your type.
Probably similar. Like it's you know, she seems like a nice lady, but I probably wouldn't approach her.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's head on back. We do still have an unpopped balloon. Your name and age.
I'm Jessica, and I'm 36.
All right. So Jessica, we see you're still holding on to your balloon. Why so?
We are in similar career fields. I'm an artistic director for a dance company.
Oh, snap.
So I definitely relate to what you practice for work.
Right.
I have similar interests. I love reading. I enjoy going to museums. Some of the same similarities. So.
Okay, this may
Do you
be
guys
it.
have any questions for one another?
Sure. You want to go first? Go
I
ahead.
do.
Yeah.
What is your faith?
My faith?
Yes.
Okay. So I grew up Christian. I grew up Roman Catholic, right? You know,
Roman Catholic.
and I continue. I like to say that, like, you know, I continue to go to church. Like, those metaphors work for me a lot. You know, the teachings of Jesus. Grace is probably one of the most like pivotal things that I think that I really, really take from that. The idea of like having grace with oneself and having grace with other people. I'm also very, very curious about other religions, other belief systems. Like, you know, I'm constantly exploring, whether it be like, you know, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism. I'm just like curious about those things.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to pop.
Cool.
Why'd you end up popping?
I am a firm believer in Jesus Christ, and I prefer to date someone who is firm in their beliefs and shares that commonality.
Yeah.
All right. Now she's someone that you would go for?
I did really appreciate, especially when you said you're an artistic director, you know. I also appreciated that you said that you like to read. That was great. I was going to ask you what the last book you read was. What was the last book you read? Just out of curiosity.
Sure. Well, I'm currently reading a book by Eric Butterworth,
Okay.
Discover the Power Within You.
Right.
So,
Self-help, self-betterment.
Yeah, it ties in my beliefs, so my faith, and then just how to harness that power from within and exude it out. So
Yeah.
What was the last book? Well, I guess.
I mean, you
Come on,
popped
go
on him,
ahead.
girl. It don't matter anymore. Thank you.
The Ta-Nehisi Coates, The Message.
He still had to tell you, huh?
I had to get it in.
All right. Well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately. But thank you so much for coming on.
I appreciate you.
Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take
Thank
the
y'all.
mic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is one of those cases. If he would have just came with the appropriate attire, I think 4 of those balloons would not have gotten popped.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you did it to yourself. Like
All
the
right,
video.
let's bring out our next single guy.
Yelling at them, man. What's wrong with you?
Alex can't protect
Hello,
you.
welcome in.
Dang, what the freak?
What's your name?
Ty,
Ty.
James
and how old
Bond's
are you?
villain.
47.
What do you do?
I'm a college professor and a therapist.
Oh,
Hey, y'all, where you find all these people
What are some
from?
things you like to do for fun?
Travel, go to the movies, work out.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you look for in a woman?
Fit, feminine, and friendly.
All right. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Definitely just health. Health is big. And being combative, I would say. Yeah.
This that Kevin Samuels disciple. This the Kevin Samuels, man.
Huh?
Rest in peace.
Huh?
If you listen to what he's describing or the things that he's like pointing out, this is like stuff that Kevin Samuels commonly pushed out. So it's like it's not that that's a bad thing. So people who like, oh, like what you got against Kevin? Nothing against Kevin Samuels. I'm just saying this is something I've heard because I used to listen to Kevin Samuels. There's a lot of it I heard.
Yeah.
Did get pop balloons.
Hold on, let's go back. I talked during his
And
thing.
now, what are some?
Fit, feminine, and friendly.
All right. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Definitely just health. Health is big. And being combative, I would say. Yeah.
Okay. All righty. So we did get pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up
I guess they
popping.
combative.
Okay.
All right. We'll start here with your name and age.
Hi, my name is Shahir. I'm 35.
Right. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome, very well put together. Love your outfit. You just remind me. You look like my dad, so I'm gonna have to pass on that.
Okay,
but
it's all good.
Good luck to
Appreciate
you.
it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33. And I ended up popping my balloon because age difference, just a little bit older, but like you're actually like my type.
Okay.
So, but you're
Okay,
just a little
cool.
older.
Yeah.
All right. Now, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
And what makes her your type? Let's get you talking a little bit.
I mean, I just I like her style, I like her look, and I like that the age range is great. I mean, 30s is good. 10-year difference is great these days. With maturity and energy. So yeah.
15 years, but yeah.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
I'm a math person.
That's
so
all
15.
good. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Let's go here. Your name and age.
My name is Liz. I'm 36.
Hi.
Liz, why did you end up popping
Yeah.
your balloon?
You're gonna hate this, but you remind me of my dad too. In the best way. In the best way.
Okay.
Like,
all
you're an
right.
attractive guy.
Okay. All
I
right.
just was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Okay.
just remind me of my dad.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
What about him reminds?
Just your energy. You seem very like lively, and you're
Okay.
you're a little bit
Yeah.
older than me. I'm only 36.
Yeah. All right. It's all
But
good.
yeah, you just remind me of my dad. Like the smile, like
Hey,
everything.
it's all good.
I can understand the dad thing on the physicality, right? If somebody physically embodies your dad, I can understand that. But the energy, I don't think I get that one. Somebody break that one down to me, because don't people say that expression like a girl's first boyfriend is her father, a boy's first girlfriend is his mother, because they basically are like the standard setters for what you deem as like a quality woman or a quality man, right? Like, for instance, a lot of boys will go after women who have qualities that their mother demonstrated. So like the character of their mother and stuff like that. A lot of girls would go after men who demonstrate the qualities that their father presented, like being responsible, like being that manly figure and stuff like that. So I don't understand that. What I don't get it. You get where I'm going with it?
No, I get where you're going. I get where you're going with it. I just don't have anything to add.
Okay. No, that's fair.
That saying is weird to me.
Well, you're not supposed to take the saying literal. Like your dad and your mom are not your literal boyfriend. It's just they're the standard set of what the opposite sex, like the demonstration of like
Your
what
first
their
love, like of the opposite sex or something.
Well, not even that. It's more like they're the standard. They're the standard. Like you don't want somebody who's not up to standard to the same thing, like the same qualities that your mother or father put out for you. Yeah, it's not physically your first mom and girlfriend. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
No, I know.
Oh no.
All right.
No,
yeah.
she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I would say so. She has a nice smile, good, good attitude, good energy. So yeah, I would say so. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
Hi,
Nikki, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I might want to unpop it.
Oh, okay. Do you want the balloon back?
Do you want me to take it back?
It's up to you.
I do, kind of.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Let's get
Yeah.
another balloon for Nikki. Oh. There we go. All right, we'll be back then. Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old. I popped the balloon. I'm thinking long term, like marriage, grandkids, all that stuff. I just don't see us standing side by side in family pictures.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yeah.
it. Thank you. Thank you.
No, is she someone that's your type?
No, not really.
Then why not?
Beautiful woman, wonderful lady. Just not feeling the energy, but
Yeah.
you're a great person. though.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's head on back. So we've got 4 balloons left unpopped.
All right.
All right. So go ahead and ask our ladies a question.
So, what kind of things you like to do for fun?
Okay. Name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
I'm Jessica. I'm 36, and I enjoy traveling. I'm fortunate to have a wonderful job.
Okay.
So I actually have fun teaching the girls that I work with. I'm an
Okay.
artistic director for a dance studio.
Okay.
So Anything artistic, I love. I also love God.
Okay.
So I
good,
love serving
good.
in different ways.
Good. All right. Nice.
Over here, your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
Nikki, 33. I actually love the movies as well.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite things to do. And I like to make things. I own a balloon delivery service.
Okay.
So I'm super creative. I'm always trying to make something I've seen, saw. And I love to cook.
Nice. Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
All right.
Let's go on over here. Name and age, and answer to his question.
I'm Anita. I'm 37.
Okay.
And so outside of just work, I like to DJ. I just started DJing in 2023. My father passed, and in honor of him, I started DJing last year because he was a DJ. And I'm a creative entrepreneur. So like anything that has to do with bringing culture together, Afro-Caribbean culture, making things fun outside of the club and what the generation is so used to doing, I try to do. So brunches, balls, fashion shows, anything outside of, even though,
Okay.
I like to have fun.
Thank you.
Okay.
And over here, your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
Sophia, 36. I love hot yoga. I'm
That's
also
crazy.
a DJ, a designer, and a music publisher.
Dang.
So, very creative. I like to make dresses, bodysuits, and I'm Ghanaian, so I love pushing the African culture and being a first generation Ghanaian American. Just representing. So that's what I love to do.
Okay.
It was already hot. What was
All
you gonna do
right,
that to
so let's
yourself?
head on back.
It's
I'm now
already
going to
hard.
hand you a pick. There you go. And I'm going to have you pop one balloon.
Just one?
You want to pop more? I mean, you can pop more if you want.
Okay. Let's see. So, okay. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
Very nice gentleman. Seemed very kind, and I think he has an athletic structure. So, yeah.
Okay, all right. And why'd you end up popping hers?
First of all, wonderful woman. Didn't really want to pop it, but just not my style, though. But thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we've got our 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What's your ideal first date?
Ideal first date. We'll start there and come back. What is your ideal first date?
My ideal first date is anything that we could do where we can get to know each other for real, intentionally. Like not the movies or we can go eat. I love to eat, but I want to be able to talk to you, have fun with you, and see you in different that. So maybe bowling, Top Golf, something like that.
Shout out Top Golf. Yes, sir. Top Golf is lit.
I love an interactive date, but for the first date, I like good food. So nice restaurant. I like to dress up. So something a little fancy maybe. That's what I'm into.
Nice. And over here, what's your ideal first date?
Of course, you can't go wrong with a dinner date. But I enjoy planning different activities. One of my favorite things to do is plan scavenger hunt. So maybe a small scavenger hunt before we sit down to eat, because it'll show your personality and how you accept challenges.
Okay.
Okay, I get what she's saying. She's like those people that take people to escape rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's valid.
Like that.
Right, that's different.
All right.
Okay, let me have you pop one more balloon.
Sure. Sorry, sweetie.
Talk about spending money. Get out
She
here.
got it back. All right, so why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, when he smiled, he's very handsome. I like to smile.
Okay.
Thank you.
And why did you end up popping hers?
Wonderful lady. You have a great smile. Just not my style, though. But thank you. Yes.
And what makes her not your style?
I think just the outfit just doesn't work for me, and fitness level is a concern for me as well. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's head on back. We've got 2 ladies
nicest way
left.
you can say
Ladies,
it,
any
I guess.
questions for our guy? Okay, she was ready. I'll come back.
What's your faith and how do you actually practice?
Oh, okay. Protestant Christian. I attend church regularly, and I'm very involved in church as much as I can. And I just try to incorporate, biblical values into my personal life as much as possible. So.
Awesome.
I want y'all to. I think I just saw something crazy just now. When he popped, right? Shh. Hold on.
Ooh.
What happened?
The freeze frame is crazy.
Yo, no. Watch Homegirl and the Blonde. She's looking her up and down. Cause she's trying to see, okay, what's the difference between her shape and my shape that I got popped?
What's your faith and how do you actually practice?
Oh, okay. Protestant Christian. I attend church regularly, and I'm very involved in church as much as I can. And I just
Y'all see it? You see it? I'm not saying that's what it really is, but that's the perception I got from just watching that.
Yeah.
It looked like she looked Shorty up and down to be like, well, what's the difference between her shape and my shape? You get what I'm saying?
try to incorporate,
like, now she like,
biblical values into my personal
all
life
right.
as much as possible. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
I can ask another one. Do you have any kids?
I have 2 kids, 16 and 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't yet. Do you want kids or more kids?
So I'm past the age to have more, but if she has children, I would love to, entertain that. So yeah.
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 I like everything about you, but I really do want to bring.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're very handsome.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm too old for kids. I'm sorry. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah.
So you had it on for so long. Like, well, what was making you hang on to your
I wanted to make sure that he was about God. I was looking at the jewelry, making sure it wasn't like anything. So,
nah, I'm definitely.
But
there.
I do want to bring children into this world.
I'm so sorry. You'll have great kids, though.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You're so handsome.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Is she someone that's your type?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes, definitely. So,
Okay. Let's go back over here. Why'd you end up popping?
I popped because you mentioned that you don't want kids, and I definitely want
more kids.
Yes,
I want
more kids. Yeah. I love children, so if any lady has them, I would be a great stepdad. But I just think I'm too old to have more, so I'm sorry. Yeah.
I understand.
All right. And now she's someone that's your type?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. So yeah. So sorry. Yeah.
Well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately.
All right, thank you.
But thank you so much for
ladies.
coming
Yes,
on. Let's
appreciate
give it up for
Good
him,
luck.
ladies.
Yeah. Good luck, everybody. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You need to be on the older edition.
Yeah.
40s and up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring out our next single guy.
Bring him back on the older edition.
Hello, welcome in.
Titus!
Can we get your name?
My name is Josh.
Josh, okay.
Josh.
And Josh, how old are you?
Well, I got 2 ages.
Oh.
All right. So, chronologically, I'm 40.
Okay.
But biologically, I'm 35.
And how does that work?
Well, chronologically, it's like time.
I feel like Josh has been on here before. Josh has for sure been on here before. Somebody find that episode. He been on here. But
It's stuff like this.
you do too much. It's like doing too much, bro. You came out here, nobody popped on you. Just say your age, bruh. You gotta. It's when y'all start doing this extra crap. This is why people pop on y'all. Josh has been on here before. I think I remember his Instagram handle.
It's like,
But why? Why can't you just, bro? Why can't y'all just? Do y'all like getting popped on? Is that what it is?
it's like, it's kind of similar to them people that be like, well, spiritually I'm a dog, but biologically
I'm a man.
I'm a man by force.
Like,
It's
bro.
just it's stuff like that I'd be like, Jesus, you're just not even coming fast enough at this point. Because why do we even get to do stuff like this? We have too much free will. I'm not trying to complain, Lord, but at the same time, I'm tired. I'm so tired.
I got too much free will.
What?
And
chronologically,
how does that work?
biologically.
Well, chronologically, it's like time.
Yeah.
And biologically, it's like health. Health.
Oh,
markers.
okay. So you're saying health-wise, you're 35.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll let you have it. And what do you do?
I work in the mental health field.
Nice, very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to work out, roller coasters.
Okay.
What else? I skydive before, read books. So yeah.
Okay. All right. And what do you look for in a woman?
She has to have the divine feminine.
Bro,
Kind.
get him off the
Compassionate.
screen. No. You should have been on last week's episode. Look, you didn't made the camera cut off. Cause that's God saying not today. That don't even belong in the same sentence.
All right, we back, y'all. But
yeah, he would have matched real well with last week's girl.
yeah, he already lost me with the whole my biological and my like time, and then the divine feminine. It's just like, bro, all right, all right, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, and some deal breakers.
Deal breakers. Kids.
Okay, kids. Okay, that's
Like
your
multiple baby daddies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so we haven't got any pop balloons, but before we go over there, we did have you on the show before, and you ended up matching. What happened with your match?
Yeah, it just didn't work out.
Didn't work out. Okay, well, welcome back. We're glad to have you. Hopefully, we find you someone today. All right. So,
And here's my problem. All you Christians that have been doing all this, y'all was popping on that philosopher, talking about being founded in Jesus Christ and stuff like that. That y'all did all this talking about God talk. As soon as he said that divine feminine thing, y'all should have popped, because the Bible does not mention a divine feminine at any point. People try to translate and try to say like, oh, Mary's the divine feminine. If God, Jesus, or any of those disciples did not say, then it's not it. We're not going to go off of a modern day translation, because that's the reason why we so messed up now, that people think that, oh, I could be a follower of Jesus Christ, but I can also be a Hindu. That don't make sense. So the fact that y'all kept this makes all that God talk y'all was talking, I don't feel nothing for it now.
The divine feminine be promoting women to be their own gods. So
exactly.
You can't do that, bro.
Y'all spirit is not detecting
okay,
nothing.
we did get a pop. Come on over here. Okay, your name and age.
Talking about the divine feminine.
Nikki, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome. I just don't like hair on men.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Right.
And now is Nikki someone that's your type?
All right. I'm gonna take a. Can I look you up and down? All right. The dress is a little bit too short. But if it was a little longer, yeah.
Okay, just the dress.
So yes.
So yes, you are.
So yeah, I am.
Just the dress. So.
Okay. Thank you. Did get another pop over here. Your name and age.
I'm Natalie. I'm 38.
All right. Natalie, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just physically not my type.
Okay. That's cool.
All right. And now is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You feeling me? She's mad. So I'm joking. I'm joking.
Thank you. Let's head on back. All right. Your name and age.
Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I popped it because you said divine feminine, and I'm more for like the fruits of the spirit. So I wasn't sure what you meant by divine feminine. I mean, I could have asked, but
Yeah.
I was unsure about that.
right.
It sounded very like spiritual, and I'm
Yeah.
I'm for Christ.
Okay, so I'm Christian too.
Okay.
You know, but I mean, like in terms of energy, so like I'm very masculine. I'm in my masculine energy.
Y'all are mixing two ideologies.
Y'all are mixing ideologies. And this is why it is so imperative that y'all actually be in y'all word and stop listening to these people on TikTok explain. These are modern interpretations now.
Yeah, feminine and masculine are modern interpretations, because like she said, if you operate with the fruits of the spirit, it doesn't matter what gender you are. Those fruits of the spirit come directly from God. They're the fruits that God embodies.
Right. We looked this up last week, right? This came out in like 1996. This is later, like this is stuff that's not established. Like they weren't talking about this when they wrote the Bible. So we have these people now that they get into interpretations, but then they start mixing things that they hear from other spiritualities and they start putting it in there.
Yeah.
If it's not in your Bible, stop putting it in your life like it's something that you're supposed to do. If your Holy Spirit is not telling you, so the divine spirit that you get contact from is the Holy Spirit. He's the great comforter. But we're not saying the Holy Spirit is feminine or masculine. The only reason why we say he, we reference to a he, is because it's the Spirit of God, and we call God the Father. That's the only reason why we call the Holy Spirit he. Technically, the Holy Spirit don't got no gender. It's not a physical thing like man or woman. But we don't call it a divine feminine, divine masculine. Stop taking these things that y'all hear online and putting it in y'all beliefs and then coming on here talking about y'all Christians. Y'all contradict yourselves. The people who come, I'm Christian, but I practice astrology, you contradict yourself. I'm Christian, but numerology is what I study every day. You contradict yourself. I'm Christian, but I do yoga all day. You contradict yourself. Pilates. You're contradicting yourself. Do you hear Muslims talking about the divine feminine? They'll get hit with a rock. But it's us Christians. We be so open because we got this thing now where y'all say like, oh, I don't want no judgment, or, we got to love and accept everything. Y'all love and accept everything in y'all house, bruh. We not supposed to condemn people out there, but that don't mean you let all these spirits just two-step in your kitchen. When one sin come in, it brings another. Stop letting all these outside practices influence your belief system. If you're going to be a Christian, your Bible is the only thing you should be trusting. Stop trusting all these online philosophies, bruh. Y'all are cooking us. Christian don't even mean what Christian mean no more because y'all done interpreted and extrapolated it into something else, bruh. Cut it out.
Energy, and I need the polarity, so I need the feminine energy. So it's like the plus and the minus. And if you don't have that,
that's true.
That minus, then
that's true. It's crazy.
Magnets not working.
That's true. Yes. I agree. Can I ask questions?
Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I think he's attractive, and I just have a lot more questions. How Christian are you?
Very Christian. Very Christian.
What does that mean?
Man, I talk to God every day. I do need to go to church, but I believe in the Most High.
Okay.
Read my Bible, pray every day. So yeah.
Okay. Why don't you go to church?
Okay. Is this leading to you getting your balloon back? Is it leading to you getting your balloon back,
yes,
or are you just?
Yes, I'll get it back. Yeah.
Okay. Let's get the balloon back. There we go. Okay, we'll be back then. Let's head on back this way.
They're going to cook her in the comments.
Okay, so we still do have quite a lot of ladies with their balloon left. Popping your balloon.
My name is Anita. I'm 37. I was trying to hear him out. I know you said you've been on the show before, and I don't know that I felt like a red flag, but I don't think there's an attraction between us.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, she's someone that's your type?
Yeah. She's my type. Definitely, I like her skin tone. I like dark skinned women. She's beautiful. You know what I mean? And I like the fact that you got braids. Like you embracing your. Yeah.
Oh, I'm shocked, and I didn't think you were attracted.
Why are you shocked?
I don't know. I didn't think I was his type.
You
I would think that, but.
Yeah, you're very beautiful. I like your skin tone again, and you got gorgeous almond eyes, and yeah.
Okay.
So are you still leaving your balloon unpopped? Is he someone that is your type?
He's attractive. I just didn't think I was his type.
Why are you eliminating yourself? You want the balloon back?
Yeah.
Okay.
They falling like butter.
Let's get that balloon back. There we go. Okay, we'll be back. Let's head on this way. All right, Josh, I'm going to hand you a pick now.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
And I'm going to have you pop. How many of them are there? Let's do 2 balloons. I know, I'm sorry.
It's tough. Oh, you got beautiful.
They are beautiful, but you got to pop 2.
Wow. Yeah. Sorry.
All right. So your name and age, and why was your balloon unpopped?
Sophia, 36. Very attractive, and I want to hear more about him.
Okay. And I saw it was really tough for you, Josh, but why'd you end up popping hers?
Just the dress, like before, I felt like it's a little bit too short.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, you got, nice smile.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Okay. We've got 5 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
All right.
Come back.
Sorry. What's something that you learned from your last relationship?
Okay. Name and age and what's something you learned from your last relationship.
My name is Shahira. I'm 35, and I don't want to give the same answer that I gave last time, but I guess just be confident in who I am and my thoughts and my beliefs, and just lean more into confidence and less insecurities. So, yeah.
Okay.
Your name and age and answer to this question.
Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33 years old. I learned just to, I guess, not settle. So not allowing myself to overlook certain things that I need.
Good. Oh, I can't ask?
You want to ask?
Yeah.
Go ahead, yeah.
What are those needs?
I would say someone who can provide. It was some years ago, so I dated somebody like younger, and I was just like, someone who can provide. I need someone who can provide, and someone who can match me physically. And at that time, I was intimate. I'm not anymore. I'm waiting till marriage now. But at the time, he just didn't match me sexually, and I knew that even before we were intimate. So I should have just never done it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Your name and
I don't
age
know
and the
about
answer
that
to this
one.
question.
I am Jessica, and I'm 36.
Bro.
Why would you say that?
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I would say to receive grace and to give grace. I think when you're in a relationship with someone, they become the closest person to you, so they see intimate details that you don't allow other people to see, and so they can provide insight into who you are and also remind you to give grace to yourself and give grace to one another.
Okay.
Okay. Your name and age and the answer to this question.
I'm Liz. I'm 36. Before I answer, is my skirt too short? Because you popped up. I'm like,
It is short, but I like your hair though. I like that you got your locks. So I don't know. You might.
But no. See, but if it's too short, just because, what does her hair got to do with the length? You popped on these girls because the length of their skirt was too short.
There's exceptions to the rules. Their attire was short. Hers is still short, but
she got good hair.
She got her locks made up for it, I guess.
All right,
I don't know.
All right, bro. We just we're cooked.
Okay.
We're cooked.
So something I learned in my last relationship is how important it is to really stand on my boundaries and not self-sacrifice just to stay in the relationship. I feel like I did that a lot. So I wound up in relationships that weren't really the best for me because I was just, doing things to keep the relationship going instead of, staying true to myself. So sticking to my boundaries.
All right. Okay.
Your name and age and answer to this question.
My name's Anita. I'm 37. And what I learned from my last relationship is you can't love someone into loving you back, like sticking to who you are and what your boundaries are. So I just kind of found myself losing myself trying to make myself become this person for someone because I wanted to be loved the right way when I could have just walked away.
Okay. What's being loved the right way? Like, what's that for you? What's that look like?
Well, when sometimes infidelity means that you're lacking something, so you're looking for that, right? And people make mistakes and everything like that because we're adults. But if it's constant, you're just holding on to me for something. You're not you don't want me. I might just fulfill a need for you selfishly, so you just keep me around, but that messes up me.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right. It is time to pop a balloon. Go ahead and pop one.
One.
Oh. Okay.
You pop like two.
Oh, all right, I'm about to pop.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I was very unsure, but he's nice looking. I like his hair. Got a nice face. You have a really intense glare, like your eyes are really intense. But then you said you like roller coasters. So I was like, is he serious? Is he fun? Like, it was confusing. So I'm glad you popped it. So
What was causing you to be unsure?
just he said the divine feminine, and then his eyes, and then that was it for me, really. Yeah.
No, she's someone that's your type?
It's a little too tall. And I like strong eye contact. I feel like the eyes are the window to the soul.
Exactly.
So
I agree.
I have nothing to hide. You know, I want you to look and see my eyes.
Yes, they're just super intense. I don't know if I like a soft gaze, but you know, you're like, y'all can have that.
All right, thank you. All right, Josh, we've got 4 girls left. Go ahead and ask them another question. Sorry, 4 ladies.
Okay. Wow. What's the best advice someone's ever given you throughout the course of your whole life?
Okay. What's the best advice someone has given you?
The best advice, it's going to sound like the best advice comes from the Bible. That's just where the best advice comes from. And so anytime I open the book, I'm getting advice every single time. So just, I would say the Bible. I mean, if you want to know what it is, do you want to know what?
Yeah, what's one from the Bible that you...
I would say it's seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all things will be added unto you. So if you seek God first, then God will direct your path.
Okay, so I got a question.
What about over here?
You just went against your own conviction, though, because he said something that completely did not resonate with your spirit, and you allowed him to convince you of something that was not aligned with what you believe in at all. So right now, are you seeking God for this match, or are you going off of what you desire?
It may not be the outcome that you might want, though.
I believe the question was the best piece of advice. It came from my dad. His motto is don't ask, just believe. And that's something that I've adapted to my entire life. I think it's important to have a strong belief in faith. And if you have a strong belief in faith, then you don't have to ask, you just have to believe.
Okay.
What about over here? Best advice?
Liz, 36. My best advice is also from my dad. And this is going to sound cheesy, but it's be a leader, not a follower, which I learned it when I was young. But I do think it applies in adulthood, too, with like so many people who like seek validation from others and things like that. So I've always like used it to just walk to the beat of my own drum. And yeah.
Okay.
And what about over here?
I'm not trying to be on trend here, but my best advice came from my stepdad. He's an amazing man of God, and he just explained to me the power of grace. In a generation where we're all lost and people feel like maybe they're not good enough to go to Christ or to come, and the people that are in the church are condemning and pushing them away, he expressed to me giving and getting grace, and how the grace of God is enough for all of us. So that alone just kind of changed my mindset, and I noticed that I kind of operated and feeling like I didn't have to fix it myself, but just to spend time with God, surrender what I do desire, and everything's fallen in place since.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We got to dwindle them down, so I'm going to have you pop 2
Okay. All right.
whenever you're ready.
All right. Start the pop.
Okay, one more. Oh, okay. Let's come on over here first. The one you ended up popping. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, he's an attractive man. I like how you're well put together and you're asking good questions to get quality answers from us. So I like that you're being intentional and you weren't afraid to come a second time to find love.
Yeah.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping hers?
Just I think the attraction.
Cool.
You know, that was just that. But yeah.
All good.
She's gorgeous.
Okay.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just thought it was right. I don't know. I just remembered that. Are you 40?
I am.
I know. I just remember that you're a little bit older than what I prefer, but I was willing to hear you out and see. And yeah, there's not a lot. I think you're attractive and you have a good head on your shoulders.
Okay. Thank you.
Our 2 ladies left. Any questions for him? Okay, she's ready.
So you said you work in the mental health field.
Mm-hmm.
So how does that work in a relationship? Like, how do you ensure that when you have conflict in a relationship, it's not like coming off like condescending or like you know everything? Like, what does that look like? I guess.
Okay. So I definitely do a lot of like self-reflection, right? To check on my, emotional state. So I think just me being self-aware, recognizing where I'm at. I do like to, I'm gonna be honest, I like my solitude at times. So I could like feel what I'm feeling and, get connected to me. So that way it doesn't like radiate on someone else.
How is that communicated?
How is it communicating?
Yeah.
Well, I could communicate myself, and then after that, I could communicate with you. This is how I'm feeling.
No, like how would you communicate to your partner that you need space, or like what does that look like?
Yeah. It looks like I need space.
All right.
Why was that a pop?
I'm just like I kind of have like an anxious attachment style. I know that about myself, so I would need like someone who would over communicate, like, hey, I need a little space, and like just give me a little reassurance in those moments. And it sounds like you might kind of just do your own thing a little bit. Yeah, which is a little scary for me.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, you're very attractive. I loved everything you had to say, but yeah.
Okay. So now is she someone that is your type?
Yeah, she's my type.
Thank
yeah,
you.
she is.
Okay, let's go over here. Any questions over here?
I have to.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so what exactly happened with the match from last time? And the second question, so you can pick which one you want to answer first. When you do go into your I need space times, is it something that you do because you really just need space, or is it something that you do because, hey, you don't like what I said and you're going, oh, I'm going to put her in timeout. I need space.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. So if I need space, it's like I'm gonna communicate. I need space. The anxious attachment style, I'm kind of glad that you said that, because I think that's something that we all have to work on ourselves, but that's something that I can't do. I feel smothered.
Okay.
So. Yeah, I mean, I'll communicate. So
was that the issue from the other?
I prefer. So what happened previously in previous relationships? She's not here to defend herself, so I don't want to say anything.
Okay.
That's
right. Do you have kids?
No kids.
Do you want kids?
I do.
And like,
you know what? I respect the fact that he did that though, because he could have took the low route or the route that everybody else would take, which is like, I'm about to air it out. So she did this wrong, this wrong, this wrong, this wrong, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, all right, she not here to defend herself. I'm not going to go into that. Because there could be some things that I can say, and there could be some things that she going to say. But at the end of the day, the truth is what lies in between that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's okay to point out what happened in a relationship with the other person, but always take accountability for the things that you took part in as well. But I do respect the fact that he was like, I'm not going to say anything because she's not here to defend herself. So
right.
What do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
Married with at least one child.
Okay, well, let me bring you on up here with us. Let's all come up here. Come on up, y'all. All right, so she asked quite a few questions. Josh, do you have any? If you don't have any,
no
that's
questions.
fine. No questions? No,
No questions.
Okay, well then, is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match! I'll take this mic, and you guys can go on off, get your girl. Let's make some noise for them.
Boy came on here twice. Got a match twice.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy.
That's two. Let's go for one more. Una más.
Hello, welcome in.
Oh!
Can we have your name?
My name is Paul.
Now he came in nice attire. You got that fit on. What happened to Grace? Where did it go? Mm. Dang it. Y'all see that new Minecraft movie?
All that grace just went out the window. There's a lot of grace talk. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of grace talk till the short king walking in the room, right? The grace just died.
Hey, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. Can we have your name?
My name is Paul.
Paul, how old are you?
I am 41 years old, young.
All right, and what do you do?
I'm an attorney, and I actually am an executive for a theater company that does a little bit of motivational storytelling for different types of issues, for bringing hope to young people, kind of health issues, change, that kind of thing. But my number one thing that I do, I'm an ambassador for the Short Kings Revolution movement.
Yes, sir.
Where the old school folks came from the old chocolate revolution, where chocolate was in the back and the light-skinned brothers was towards the front. But we came back up, and now we're here. So I wanted to be able to get to a point where those 6'2" brothers, put them aside. Give me that 5'1" guy back there. But yeah, just like to have fun, be able to do things in my spare time. That's
Nice, okay. And now, you said 5'1", so you're 5'1"?
I'm actually 5'7".
Okay,
If I wear the right shoes, maybe I get up to like around 5'8". That's somewhere around there.
That's not bad.
But hey, look, once you go short, you'll never abort, okay? I made that up myself, dude.
All right, Short Kings, rise up!
All right, and now what do you like to do for fun?
I am a big believer in the Lord Jesus Christ, and He has allowed me to get wherever I've gotten in my life, and it's been an absolute blessing. And so I volunteer at my church, True Zion Gospel Temple. That's a main church. If you need a home church, that's the place to go. It's absolutely amazing. I volunteer. I do a little bit of extracurricular stuff there. I love to be outdoors, indoors. I do a little bit of everything, but I also play music. And so I play the piano, I play a little bit of bass guitar. So would love to play some music for somebody out here. But I'm pretty relaxed, pretty chill kind of person.
Okay, and what do you look for in a woman?
I look for someone who is honest, someone who communicates well, someone's faithful, someone loyal, someone warm, someone that loves the Lord, obviously, as well, and then someone that is very nurturing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and deal breakers?
Deal breaker is probably the opposite of all that stuff. So being able to see someone that's not that faithful, or someone that's not as nurturing, someone that's not as warm.
Right.
But I'm pretty open, but as long as they have that core of the Lord, we can work with anything.
Okay, so we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Your name and age, and why did you...
This is what I be talking about, bro. Y'all give people the hope that they at least have a shot, and then y'all pop in their face. Dang, bro.
Play it back.
So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hello, I'm Shahira. I'm 35. I popped my balloon because I think you're just a little too short. Like, I don't mind dating somebody who's a little shorter.
The revolution.
But I haven't had that many good experiences with short guys, so I'm just gonna. But you seem very nice, very funny. I love the blue and the butter combo.
Thank you.
Navy, you know, you seem like you.
Try.
You got style, so that means a lot.
No, I appreciate you. God bless you.
And now she's someone that's your type?
So for me, I've given up the type thing because of the fact that some of the stories that I've heard of like really long-lasting, beautiful relationships have been people like, I wasn't attracted to them, I didn't like them, and next thing you know, something beautiful happened and came. So I've given up the type. I don't want everyone that looks like my exes anymore, because if I've done the same thing and didn't get the results I was looking for, I got to change it up a little bit.
Say a louder for the people in the back.
Girl.
Y'all keep going for the thugs and y'all keep getting your hearts broken. Say it for the people louder in the back.
But you got it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. It's gone over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Janaea Moore. I'm 33, and I popped my balloon just because I just didn't have that initial attraction. If I'm gonna, I'm dating to marry, and if I'm going to marry someone, I have to want to be with him and only him for the rest of my life. So there's that, and I did go short and I did abort, and
no.
I'm not gonna go back. So there's that.
Okay.
Yes.
Now she's someone that you would approach if you
She
saw
is
out.
absolutely gorgeous. I've got the confidence to approach whoever, and so I would approach, and I'm not afraid of rejection, and because I obviously can't leave here with each and every one of you. So, but you're absolutely gorgeous. Again, someone that loves church, someone that loves the Lord True Zion. Shout out.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah,
Yes. keep
you
that
would
up.
be absolutely. We would be.
This is the part that really be irritating me, right? Is the people that they put on this like Jesus is my everything, and I follow through God and I seek through God, and I need a God-fearing man, and then a God-fearing man comes, but because he don't look like the superstar model that you want, all that go out the window. So his character and everything else just don't matter.
No.
So here's my problem with it, is the fact that people have to pass the beauty and first impression test before the godliness test even comes into it. And I feel like it should definitely be the other way around.
For those that believe, yeah.
For those that believe. If this is a Christian channel, so if y'all don't like it, then I don't know what to tell you. You came here. But I feel like the godliness and the character matters way more than the appearance, because you could go blind, you could go deaf, that person can get in a fire, that person can get depressed and gain weight, that person can get depressed and lose weight, so that person can go through a organ failure and end up, the human can change. But if the person's character is genuine and that love for God is genuine, and you guys can meet on those matters that really matter, that beauty thing don't matter.
It's very vain.
Yeah, vanity is such a horrible sin, bro. That vain pride, all that, it's so lame, dude.
Going to church and praying together.
We can still go to church and pray.
Come on now.
I'm trying going tomorrow.
Come
so
on now.
let's
I'm
go.
from New York, so.
I'm a fine one out here.
There you go.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I am Jessica, and I'm 36.
Hi, Jessica.
I think your personality is infectious. You had all of us laughing and smiling. And I also love what you do. You seem really enthusiastic about what you do.
Yes, I love helping, giving back.
If we saw each other out, I don't think things would go past us just getting to know each other on a surface level.
Yeah, no, it's okay. The same thing, because for me, I don't really go by initial attraction. I totally took that playbook and ripped it up, recognizing to be able to, I know this is speed dating, and so being able to say, oh man, short kings, not yet, but being able to see, I could feel your spirit. You have such a beautiful spirit, such a wonderful energy, and that kind of thing is what I kind of move towards now, somebody's energy.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, pleasure's all.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Liz, and I'm 36. Hi. I just didn't have that initial attraction there. You have a wonderful personality, very funny, great personality. I just didn't feel that initial attraction when you came out.
Totally respect it.
Okay. What about for her?
Everyone has such wonderful energy. I'm a deep spiritual person. I feel like prophesying over everybody over here. It's just God's going to do some amazing things for you, and it's being able to feel that deepness and that depth. For me, it's really important. And so if I'm not allowing the ooze to come out, that's okay. But my prayer is that you find someone really beautiful, and I would absolutely approach her. And even if she was like, "Nah, I'm not part of the revolution yet," That's okay too. But I would absolutely, I would approach everyone. So that's the shortcut here.
Okay.
Yeah, I've thought-
You
I've
beat me
ripped
to the
it.
punch. Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Nikki, 33. So I'm not going to say what I didn't like about him. It's I think that I'm just a little bit too much woman for you.
Oh.
I'm just.
In what ways?
Size.
Okay.
And just, I'm just.
My grandmother always told me that a little axe can cut down a big tree. And so,
Talk your talk.
No, I live your confidence.
That brother is spitting. Here, he get a boom.
no, I appreciate your honesty. I feel like being able to like feel that energy, feel that connection is great. I would definitely approach you again, recognizing again, I've only dated shorter women before, but I recognize that I got to rip that up as well. And so we could have taken it slow to be able to get me to be able to handle it, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I definitely pray God's blessings over you.
Okay, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old. I am an ally to the short revolution, but I'm not necessarily in it.
Yeah, that's okay. There
But,
you go.
I'm
There
all
you
for
go.
y'all.
There you go.
And
Nope. We call you an imposter. If you gonna be in the movement, you gotta stand in the movement. Stand in it. Don't say you on the team of short kings, but then you on the forefront of rejecting them. You not no ally.
She is standing in it because they here and she here. She's standing with them.
Like
here.
You make me mad sometimes. I want you to know that. You really do. Cause you just troll every day of your life, and you just how does it feel to know that you can just troll 90% of the time, and people will still love you for it unconditionally?
It feels good. It alleviates a lot of stress because yeah, y'all should try it. Don't be a bully about it though. Don't be a bully.
But I want y'all to realize she didn't deny that she trolling.
I am also trying to give up the whole idea of, having a type as well. But I do believe, I'm a strong believer that it does start with the, initial attraction. When people say like, oh, I just threw out the window, I don't believe that because you got to like what you see. I do think you're a great person.
There's one of those people. This argument is so flawed. How do blind people find love? How do deaf people find love?
Hey man, Stevie Wonder been with the same woman this whole time. But then again, they saying he faking, so I don't know.
That argument falls apart. There's disabled people that have had strokes. They find in love. Like it's just like this argument falls apart.
Somebody gonna say something stupid about that. Yeah.
If somebody shoot at this point, I'll just block you because there's no disproving this. There's people who are long-term married, and if you ask them, was this person your type? They will flat out tell you, no, I wouldn't take a second glance. But when I got to know her, I realized we got a lot in common.
I thank you for, the prayers that you've given and everything like that. But I just don't see us going long term.
Yeah, no, I definitely respect that. Part of it is being able for me, to really push the conversation of where kind of dating has kind of gotten a little bit. So I'm always going to challenge folks to be able to say, if I've done something before and it didn't quite work, what's a different way that I
definitely
can
understand
do it?
that, and I agree with that. I'm trying to also change that notion as well. Clearly, what I liked before didn't work, or I would not be here.
Yeah.
But I definitely, I do understand. But thank you.
No, absolutely.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Sophia, 36.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi. Just initial attraction. I love your cross.
Lord Jesus, True Zion Best Church.
Yeah, just initial attraction. I prefer my men a bit taller than me, and I got some height on me, so yeah, but it's all love.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Short King's Revolution. Once you go short, you may have aborted one time. I think she aborted, but it won't happen too much. But you're amazing. Again, you all have wonderful spirits, beautiful energy. Again, I'm praying that you guys really find that wonderful person for you. Because
you can't say that quote. You married a tall king.
I'm tall. What?
You above average height. You above average height. You're
I'm
not
above the standard.
Yeah,
Okay?
no, 100%. But you're not like WNBA tall.
I wish I was.
I don't.
I wish I was.
Because your back would hurt more often.
Nah, my back already hurt. Regardless.
Exactly. Your back hurt at the height you at. Imagine if you was 6'2".
I'll be 6'2" with a WNBA paycheck.
They only make. I'm not gonna go there. You're not fun to get me canceled.
You all deserve love. You all
Give me
deserve
how much
that
they make, sir.
companion
Bro,
that
you
makes
got
you
it.
feel
You
strong
got
and
it.
empowers you to do what God brought you on this earth to do.
Yeah. All right. Well, Paul, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately. Thank you so much for coming on. I'll take that. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
What a waste. Because if y'all took y'all heels off, he taller than y'all. That's the sad part.
Okay, let's bring out our next single guy.
Good luck, brother.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
James,
James, how old are you?
37.
And what do you do?
I'm a high school PE teacher. I'm a basketball coach. I'm an entrepreneur. I own about 10 vending machines.
Wow.
And I'm currently investing in real estate.
Okay, very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I love to go to sporting events, concerts, comedy shows. I love to travel, of course. Just seeing the country and different countries as well. So.
Okay. What do you look for in a woman?
Well, first I got to be physically attracted to her, of course. Somebody who's confident, has some type of fashion sense, ambitious, and just knows how to have fun.
Okay, and deal breakers?
Lazy, just always negative, mean, rude, and just somebody that's not pleasant to be around.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hello, my name is Shahir. I'm 35, and I just popped because I think you're just a little too short for me. And
I think at this point, this episode starts to get thrown away. At this point, it started off so good, but after Homeboy came in here and gave this spiritual shift of evil, it was just cooked, because it's like it don't matter from this point. It don't matter. These guys are not even getting fair shots no more. And I'm gonna just say what everybody already just said. The sisterhood is what it is, because these women are popping. I don't even think they're popping because they really initially are feeling all this. I feel like they're just popping because everybody else is popping now.
And just seem older, like really old soul, kind of. So that's pretty much it for me.
All right. And now, how tall are you?
5'10".
5'10". 5'10", okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
She is, but she's too tall for me. I wouldn't.
Okay. Well, I guess it's a good thing she popped then, right?
Works
Right,
out
sure.
perfect,
Yeah,
because I'm actually 5'10" without the heels, but I
Right.
don't know.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. So yeah, it works out.
That's all good.
Thank you. Let's go here. Your name and...
So yeah, it works out.
Shorty, if you took the heels off, you guys would be the same height. If you took the heels off, you guys would be the same height. So yeah, his height, he's not high fishing. If you took your heels off, y'all would be the same height.
That's all good.
Thank you. Let's go here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Janaea Moore. I'm 33, and I popped my balloon just because you're not really my physical type. I was like, I have a thing with noses, and I like a guy with kind of like a thin bridge. I know that's like so extra, but I do. I just have this like attraction to like this like thin bridge.
Okay.
Yeah, I like noses. Yes.
All right.
It's fine.
Now, she's someone that's your type.
And she's pretty. I mean,
I didn't hurt it all.
We rejected men best off of their noses now.
I don't know if I would approach her, but she's good looking.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
What?
Shouldn't?
You shouldn't.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
That was me. Dang, girl,
Your
what happened to the
name
fruits of the spirit?
Yeah, we did all this God talk. Now we just was this godly? That's what I be talking about, bro. Some of y'all facades start to crumble halfway through the video, bro.
Wrestle not
She's-
flesh
she's-
and blood,
she's good
powers
looking.
and
Yeah, you
principalities.
shouldn't.
Sometimes it shows up.
Shouldn't? Okay. All right.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, all
Your
this
name and
God
age,
talk and
and why
grace
did you end up
talk
popping
just
your
went out the window, huh?
I'm Jessica. I'm 36. I think that you are attractive. I'm just not attracted to you. But I love that you're ambitious and you really seem motivated.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
She's attractive. Like I said, I don't know if I would if I would approach her outside or something like that, but no, I'm sorry. I don't know if I would approach her outside or anything like that, but she is attractive.
Thank you. All right, we've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Well, what are they looking for in a man?
What are they looking for in a man? Okay. Let's start here. Name and age, and what are you looking for in a man?
My name is Liz. I'm 36. I'm looking for a man that believes in God, someone who wants to be a protector, provider, someone who's kind, caring, honest, fun. I love to laugh, have fun. All the basic things I feel like everybody's looking for in a man. Yeah. Okay. Just keep it there.
Your name and age, and what are you looking for in a man?
Nikki, 33, confident, hardworking, smart, funny, kind. All those great things.
Yes.
Supportive.
That's a good one. Yeah. Okay. Your name and age, and what are you looking for in a man?
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm 38 years old. Simply, I'm looking for a man that wants to be with me. I'm looking for someone that's loyal, that's faithful. It sounds like a dog, but it's just like I want someone that wants to be there and wants to be in the relationship. Yeah.
How would think about no
Your name and age, and what are you looking for in a man?
My name is Sophia. I'm 36, and someone who's loyal, God-fearing, a great communicator, support, just a great person and a good personality.
They're all saying the same thing.
Yeah.
But I respect it, but at the same time, it's like, I'm gonna say this. This is my hottest take. If God was to do this right, if God was to give you the most compatible, perfect for you person, a lot of y'all would be surprised that God would not be giving y'all 10s out of 10s. The best looking guys on the planet. Some of y'all would be getting some 4s, some 3s, some 5s, and it goes vice versa. If God did that, if God gave you the woman based off of what you need spiritually and what you need as a partner, he gave you that female that fits you to a T, to the mold. Some of y'all would be surprised that y'all not getting supermodels. And y'all would be upset. Y'all would think that God was wrong. That's just my hot take.
That's good. Thank you.
Because y'all put beauty as too high of a pedestal.
Over here. I was looking back. So why did you end up popping your balloon?
But you gotta be
I
attractive.
just popped because I'm just not feeling the energy. Okay. I'm getting kind of like a nonchalant vibe, like lackadaisical.
Are you serious? This guy's nonchalant, but this guy wasn't?
That was her type, though.
This guy wasn't?
That was her type.
Y'all so cap. It's crazy.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just not feeling the connection, really.
I see. Okay. Now she's spot on. Are you nonchalant or?
I mean, I'm chill. I'm chill. I don't really get too high or too low on anything.
Okay. She's someone that's your type?
She's good looking. Like I don't know if I would approach her out in public or anything like that, but she's okay.
So what would make you not want to approach her?
I'm not sure. It's just not my type. You know, I mean, like she looks cute. She's cute, but it's just like, yeah, she's just a cute girl. And I wouldn't want to talk to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Fair enough. All right. Well, let's just stay here. We got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What's the best and the worst thing about dating you?
Okay. So what's the best and worst thing about dating you? Let's start here.
The best thing is I'm super supportive, smart, and I can hold somebody down. The worst thing is I can't think of anything. I'm just a little clingy maybe sometimes.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. The best and worst thing about dating you.
The best thing about dating me is I'm funny, I'm supportive. I would say the worst thing about dating me, and I've heard it across the board, is that I choose not to cook. And I do know that a lot of men I've ran into that do hate that, but I don't cook daily.
So you eat out every day?
I get by.
Okay. All right, I'll do it. Okay, what about over here? The best and worst thing about dating you?
The best thing is I'm down for almost anything. I'm pretty athletic. I love to travel. I love hot yoga.
Girl.
The worst thing about me, I don't even know. I guess when I'm serious about you, I'm serious.
Girl, what? She didn't make the other girl pop.
I don't.
Bro, this is so, bro. The fact that, it's the part that amazes me is that y'all can never figure out what it is that is like the bad trait y'all have, but y'all be single up to y'all 40s.
I can name a lot of things that's bad about me.
And somehow you got married.
Yeah.
But you see how the person who got married can point out the flaws in themselves? The people who get married can point out their flaws, but the people who are stuck single all day be the ones that don't understand why they're single?
They understand. They just
don't want to own up to it.
Sometimes they just,
It's sad, man.
I don't play games, so once you are not communicating very efficient with me, I just tend to disconnect.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I just wasn't feeling a connection. I know it's like really like the other guy said, it's like speed dating, but even just like you don't really seem to want to be here. It's kind of an odd feeling. Like you just, like she said,
Y'all saying this to him, but y'all didn't say this to this guy.
Joshua.
Y'all didn't say it to this guy.
He was a little quiet, but he still showed like a little bit of, I don't know how to explain it.
Because I don't think you can. Because they're really not. This dude sat with his hand in his pocket the entire time and we're going, okay. If that means you're attentive, then shoot, yeah. I've been the most attentive person on earth. Because I say okay to everybody. Because I don't want you to feel like I'm not listening, but I'm really not listening.
No, yeah, that's you just said it. You are attentive. People like that.
And then this dude, come on, bruh.
I don't know.
Y'all be saying anything.
Said that you're very nonchalant, and it's like, yeah, okay, I get you, I don't, whatever. And so it's kind of just like, I don't feel any kind of energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now she's someone that's your type?
No.
No? And why not?
I mean, I'm just not physically attracted, honestly.
Thank you. And you did end up popping over here as well. Why?
I'm just a happy person. I like to laugh and smile a lot, and you have not smiled at any of us once.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay.
That's all. But other than that, I like all your other qualities. I like that you have a job and then you have all your vending machines and, all that. You're definitely my type. I just want to smile a little bit.
Okay.
Now she's someone that's your type.
I wouldn't approach.
Okay.
No.
And why not?
What is your type? Because none of us seem to be your type so far.
I mean, she was probably the closest one to my type to say.
Okay.
And
I see.
I'm really not really physically attracted to most of them out here right now. That's all. I mean, I'm not, no disrespect or anything.
No.
I'm just, being honest.
Of course. Yeah. Teach his own.
Yeah, definitely. She ended up popping over here. So why'd you end up popping? I mean, I think I know, but.
Yeah, you pointed back there, so
yeah,
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's head on back. All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped. Thank you so much for coming on. I'll take the mic.
No problem.
So give it up for him, lady.
Funny part is, that attraction thing, that applies to him too. He just did the same thing. Because just because all these women are beautiful up there, right? Mm-hmm. You're single at this age for a reason. That's why I don't get why y'all come on this show expecting to find Mr. and Mrs. Perfect, bro. Y'all don't deserve 10 out of 10s. Y'all had to come to a dating. Can we get this clear? Can we get the PSA out? You had to come to a dating show where people help you find matches. They're helping you find matches because you suck at getting matches in real life. Let's take the Band-Aid off. Let's rip it off. You're on this show because you don't got the dating game down packed. So you need some help, which is okay. But don't come to the dating thing where you need help thinking that you deserve a 10 out of 10. If you can't pull a 10 out of 10 fish with your own fishing rod, don't be mad when somebody scoops the net in the water and pulls out some 5s and 6s and be like, it's just not up to my standard. Well, guess what? Your standard means nothing because you have nothing. The 10 out of 10s is in relationships or they got rosters, unfortunately.
10 out of 10s do not exist.
Well, the closest thing to it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like that whole concept of the 10 out of 10, that whole standard bull crap, that crap is dumb. It's dumb. Nobody's a 10 out of 10. Nobody's perfect.
This is so sad, bro, because I feel like y'all are disconnected from reality. You guys are here because you guys can't get the dating thing right, but then y'all think that y'all are better than the things that come out. It's like you looking down on somebody because they wear Nikes, like, I don't like the people who wear Nikes. Like, if you wear Nikes, you broke. But then you wearing the Jordan collab with Nike. But it's Jordan, though. Like, all right, bro, get the freak out, man.
It's just superficial dating.
Yes, it's so stupid. Y'all throw God every 5 seconds.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. Can we have your name?
My name is Darnell.
And Darnell, how old are you?
I'm 47 years of age.
47, and what do you do?
I am an entrepreneur. I'm a stand-up comedian, actor, entertainer, and podcaster.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
I actually enjoy spending time with my friends, family. I like to draw. I like to laugh. I'm a foodie. I love to eat. I like to travel as well, and I like to just learn new things.
Okay. What do you look for in a woman?
I look for, at the end of the day, a virtuous woman. If I have to tell you what that means, then I just know you're not for me.
Okay. And deal breakers?
Deal breakers, being dismissive, not being open-minded, and a woman that doesn't have God in her life in any type of way.
Okay. All right. So we did get pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Okay. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Shahir, 35, and I just popped because I think you're just a little too small for me, and I think a little too old, but that's it.
Respectful. That's respect.
But you're a handsome guy.
No, she's someone that's your type?
We gonna talk about the fact that she has progressively amplified the word to demasculate or dehumanize these dudes. It went from, you're a little just too short, to, yeah, you're a lot shorter, or you're small, or you're a little too tiny, or you're a little too little. Why does the word keep getting worse as we get through more and more of this episode?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Talk your talk.
No, I was gonna say, because I noticed that too. That's why I was getting annoyed, because I feel like it over exaggerates how short they might be, but it's like, I don't know. Use some different signs.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, she is. She's a beautiful lady. I like the outfit. Put it on. Yeah, I just didn't get to know her, but yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Janaea Moore. I'm 33, and I popped the balloon because, yeah, a little bit too old for me. I mean, what she said. I did know what she said, and it's like you're older and you have this like young guy swag, which is fine. It's fine, but it's like, yeah, leave it at that.
Okay.
Respect that, yeah.
She's someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful. I just came in something comfortable. I'm probably going to get that. I don't know a lot of 47. I don't know what a lot of people mentality think 47 look like now, but it's different, you know. It's not coming in the Easter outfit, you know what I'm saying, with keys out jangling, but I just put on what I feel comfortable with for the day, but I can put it
got a
on
point.
casual as well. I'm very
I like that
versatile,
too,
but
though.
I just came comfortable today.
Okay, thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I am Jessica. I'm 36, and I think you look pretty good put together. I actually don't hate the outfit. I love the scarf.
Thank you, appreciate it.
You definitely look like a creative. I love that you're ambitious with all of the things that you do. I just don't find you attractive.
Yo, and here's what I'm done. I'm taking it out now. I don't jack with you no more. Nah, let's do it, bro. Because you know what? This video, I've sat through this video long enough to see that all y'all are cap. Y'all are all superficial cappers, bro. I don't jack with you. Because you've been putting on this facade of like you're this sweet, delicate, you know, you're just looking for love. And that's the impression I would get off of just hearing you. But then I'm watching you pop on dudes first every single time. You've been doing the same thing the rest of these girls have been doing. This facade don't work, bruh. From this point in the video, I'm not being nice no more, bro, because I've been trying to keep it 100. Like, y'all, these women are cap, bro. They're capping.
Okay, and now is she someone that you find attractive?
No, I didn't feel the mutual chemistry either, you know. Beautiful woman, she put together well. Not my type, yeah. I just didn't have a spark or anything, like.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Liz. I'm 36. You're just a little too old for me. Just on the older side. But like she said, well put together. You're handsome. Yeah, just a little too old for me.
What about for her? She's someone that's your type?
Respectfully, she's a beautiful woman. Just I didn't have a spark or any, like, wow, you know, the same thing. So it's mutual.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Nikki, 33. Just your height, that's all. You have a great smile. I like that you're an entrepreneur, but it's just a little for me. I'm sorry.
Just little
Did we
for
ask
me.
your height?
Like that
Just a
made sense.
Bro.
Just a little for me.
Bro.
Dang.
It's like after when you hold these people up for an hour, all that good talk, cool talk they talk, it come out and you just start revealing how shallow and superficial people are.
Yeah, or they can be. Yeah.
No, they are. They are.
I am the 5'5"
It's not no candy, they
Idris,
are.
man. I swear, bro. I get it. The height, man. The height is a killer. I get it all the time. But
No, you have a great smile.
Appreciate it.
You just are a little.
Appreciate
I want to be picked up.
you never know. Never know. Don't judge a book by the look at the cover. You don't know.
She's someone that's your type?
She is a beautiful woman, put together well. I love like the glitter, the little color coordination,
you.
everything. You know,
See?
sparkly.
Like
You know, look
very-
good.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, yeah. Beautiful smile as well.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm 38 years old. I popped the balloon initially because you said you're an entrepreneur, and then you listed like a number of other things after. But like, as an entrepreneur, like, what are you selling or what are you doing? Because it sounded like you just had a whole bunch of, no disrespect, hobbies.
Actually, I make money in everything that I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
So
do
you're
comedy
doing a little bit of
shows. I do
everything.
podcasting. Yes, everything.
Okay.
My actor, I just shot in a movie, just released in a movie.
Congrats.
So yeah,
Okay.
no hobbies. These are the very things I'm passionate about, and I make income off of what I do.
Okay.
It's not a hobby.
Okay, yeah, it just sounded like that. So that's like, that was my
Absolutely.
initial pop aside. Like I said, trying to give it the whole notion of what I used to be, what I'm used to. So that was it, really.
Still make money off your hobbies.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Yes, put together well. Nice smile. Like the little outfit. The shoes is complimenting the fit.
My
you
friend
know.
hates these shoes.
What?
She hates them with a passion.
It looks good.
They're cute.
I don't know why.
Yeah, it look good.
It's
She
the little
hates
belt
them.
thing.
I bought 2 of them.
You look great.
Thank you.
My problem with you is you do a lot of talking about like, oh, I'm trying to get away from what I used to and all that. But then as soon as it comes to something that you're not used to, you reject it off rip.
Yeah.
So you're doing this speech. This speech means nothing. This is like a guy telling me, yeah, I'm trying to give up murder, man. I'm done with murder, bro. I see the value in life. And then I walk outside and you're lighting ants on fire and you're shooting animals. It's like, okay, you gave up murdering humans, but you still killing everything else.
Yeah.
And you don't feel no sympathy for everything else. So did that killer instinct really die in you? Come on, bro. I'm done committing murder. So then he joined the military and asked to be put on the front lines. Like,
All right, your name and age and what agenda popping your balloon.
Sophia, 36. Maybe it's the height, I believe, but I love everything that you do. I'm a creative as well.
you have had no contribution to this episode at all. I have forgot you were even here on multiple occasions because I doubt you've only made it to past round 1 on like 2 guys. You will have no value to this episode. None.
I do a lot of different things, and yeah, I think that was about it. And maybe the age gap. That's about it.
Okay.
Yeah. But I love the black and white. Like, I love black and white. That's my favorite color. So.
Went with something neutral. I just
Yeah.
want it to be neutral, right?
All right. Now she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, you know, okay, I think all of women came out. They're all beautiful. I just, you know, didn't get to know anybody, but it is what it is, you know, respectfully.
Thank you.
Okay, let's head on back. Unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
You gotta bring him back and the other gentleman in the suit. Bring them both back. I like the salt
Thank you,
and pepper
everyone, for
look on
tuning
him.
into
Looks
this
nice.
episode of Pop.
How many matches did we get?
2.
Yeah, I won. Because I knew.
Contributed nothing to the episode, was useless. Did a lot of talking about, you tried to sound very like open-minded and inclusive and all this other stuff. Oh yeah, I support the short kings. I'm trying to get out of, you did all this pump faking. You didn't stand on nothing. You just rejected everything because you want your type. And I would rather you have kept it 100 instead of trying to be cool for the internet, pretending like you cared about stuff. Lady, I don't know why you have in your mind you deserve the finest of finest things, and I want exotic, I want luxury dinner dates and all this, but then when you finding guys you're rejecting off of superficiality, but then you have the nerve to look up the other shorty up and down because he said your body type wasn't up to par. That set you off and made you feel some type of way, but you had no problem calling dudes short the whole video. She didn't do too much. She was cooling. I was rocking with you heavy until I started to just notice the fact that little sweet, nice thing is a facade, bro. Because you were rejecting dudes for the same stuff they were. You just weren't acting like them. But you did the same thing. That crap don't work here. You did a lot of this. You've been promoting this holy thing and all that. But then a lot of your decision making wasn't God-based decision making at all. But I'll give you the grace of you just now start getting into Christ. That's cool. But a lot of your worldly stuff was for sure showing through here. You rejecting short dudes when you're 5'10", you're taller than most people. And the problem I had with you is, it's one thing if it's like, okay, I understand you want somebody tall, but as the episode went on, you just started being more and more condescending towards people. Yeah, you're little, you're small, you're short, you're like, bro, you just started doing it over and over and over. Popping first. Y'all not giving people shots, but then y'all want to talk about all this Jesus Christ stuff. Oh, Jesus this, Jesus this, Jesus this. But then all your reasoning is 100% superficial, not biblically sound on anything. Y'all did all this Jesus Christ stuff, but when a tall dude with dreadlocks come in preaching divine femininity, which is witchcraft, by the way, it's witchcraft. Y'all didn't catch that right. Y'all talking about y'all claim Christian because it's a cool title for y'all. Y'all don't really want to be Christians, bro. Y'all claim it because it's fun. Y'all don't really want to live it. That's just how I feel. You guys know what to say?
It indeed was an episode.
All right, y'all. We out, man. Peace.